Hello my darlings, it's Lindsay J and I am back with another video, and today I'm super duper excited, super duper ooper excited because we're gonna be talking about how to become a girl boss, because we need some more girl bosses out there who are just confident, self-aware, empowered women, like girls helping girls. This is what we need in our lives right now. So without further ado, actually before we get into the video, make sure to like this video down below and subscribe to my channel please, because it helps me out so much, and check out my social medias in the description box down below to see what other things we are up to in the community. So without further ado, let's get on to the video.
A long life spent in a miserable way.
So the first thing to becoming a girl boss is to wake up ready and positive. This is so important, guys, because when you have many things to do throughout the day, even if they're little things, but you just have things that you need to finish in the day, it's so much easier when you wake up in a positive, ready mindset. So a few things that you can do to have this ready, positive attitude is by falling asleep to meditation. Making sure that you have a regular sleep schedule is really important as well, because you always know when you're gonna wake up, and you always know when you're gonna go to sleep, and you always know that you're going to have the proper amount of suggested sleep that you should be having. So another thing is, once you wake up, is just to really just play music, or maybe do some morning yoga or morning meditation. I love to do all of those things right before I start my day. So usually I will wake up, maybe do some meditation first, then I will go and listen to music, and sometimes while I'm listening to music I will do yoga at the same time, and then take a shower and get ready for the rest of my day. And it just really makes me so prepared, positive, inspired, and just like ready to get stuff done. And that's the mindset that you want to have out throughout your day when you have things to do and when you want to be a girl boss. The next thing is you want to write a to-do list. And if you do write to-do lists, like myself, I love to-do lists because I'm obsessed with making lists, then you need to make sure that you do it in advance, because writing a to-do list at the last minute is not helpful whatsoever. And writing to-do lists in general are literally the best thing ever, because every time you cross something out, you always know what you need to do, you know what you finished, and it feels really good to like cross something off the list and like do all those things. So yeah. Now, I'm sure you guys already know that I am huge into meditation, but on every single list that I can ever find about confidence, self-confidence building, you know, empowering everything, they always talk about meditation, okay? So meditation is also one of the things that you should do in order to become a girl boss, because it helps you to relax, it helps you to visualize the life you want, it helps you to just feel clean and fresh and just good, you know? You just like, you wake up and it's like almost giving your body like a huge gulp of water in like a different way. Like, I don't even know if that makes sense, but it's just refreshing. It feels so good for your mind, for your everything, you know? And I practice meditation every single day. At first I started out doing it at night times to help me go to sleep, and now sometimes I will also do it throughout the daytime if I just feel like I need a moment to just center my thoughts and have presence in the moment, to have presence, control over my body. And I will get further into that in the future, and maybe we can even do some guided meditations together on my Instagram at Lindsay J Cosmetics. So make sure you guys go and check that out. The next one is to make a budget. This is super important, guys. Make a budget for yourself. I don't care how many cute things they have on whatever shopping place you look at, or how many awesome things there are to do in the city. Make a budget and make sure you stay religious to that budget, because girl, this is how you build your wealth. You do not want to be spending all of your money every month that you get. You do not want to be spending more than you get. So, and you want to have enough to save and build and just like create this thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So, you know, make a budget for yourself and make sure you stay religious to that budget, and don't let anyone stop you from doing that budget, because sometimes it'll be super nice to go and spend a crap ton of money, but unless you have it like that, and even if you do have it like that, it's always smart to just budget, okay? Just be smart with your money. Don't be an idiot all the time. It's fun to be an idiot sometimes and buy like some stupid little things, but be smart with it. Be smart about it, okay? So this next one is even something that I myself am working on, and that is repeating affirmations. So recently I've been doing so much research and just like reading a lot about affirmations, and I really do believe that speaking things into existence is real. I do believe that if you say things, you just train your mind to feel better, be positive. So the more you tell yourself, I am beautiful, I am enough, like this is going to be a good day, this will be a good day, it just, you attract that because your mentality is in that mindset, and so then everything else just turns out being really great because you feel really good and you're repeating these positive messages to yourself. And it's like super hard not to, because sometimes the little voices in our head, you know, they want to tell us not good things. They want to make you anxious. They want to tear you down if you've ever struggled with the mental illnesses like depression or anxiety. So it's really important that you train your brain to say and do things that are speaking positively about yourself and positively about the world and the day and the life and everything. It's like just a really great feeling. This one is kind of debatable, but make smart goals for yourself. And what I mean by smart is make sure that they're, one, attainable and realistic. And that doesn't mean that you can't be like, I want to be a billionaire with billions of followers. That's fine, but set little miniature goals that aren't such long-term crazy goals, because the little goals are how you make it to the big ones, if that makes sense. So if you keep doing and checking off these little goals that get you closer and closer and closer to your bigger goal, eventually you're going to get there, but you have to realize you cannot just skip steps 1 through 10. You need to go through all the steps of the journey before you make it to the top. That's how it goes. You need to remember that. So set little miniature goals. If you do have the goal of having millions of followers, maybe work towards having first 1,000, then try 5,000, then 10,000, then 20,000, then double until you get to where you want. So this next one can be kind of hard for people, and this used to be kind of hard for me too, but it's a networking. And networking is so important. For those of you who want to be entrepreneurs, who want to be business owners, who want to be bosses, it's really important that you network. And thank goodness to social media, because I honestly am a little bit shy and much more introverted. I would prefer to be sitting at home by myself, doing nothing with probably nobody except for those who are really close to me. And when I go out in front of a bunch of people who I especially don't know, I just like, you know, I don't say anything. I don't talk really that much. And if I do talk, sometimes I will talk way too much because I get nervous and anxious. And so I had to teach myself different ways of getting better with that, becoming a little bit better with social anxiety and working on myself with that. So learn how to network, and do realize that, especially now because of the corona situation everywhere around the world, and I hope that everybody is staying safe right now during this time, and I hope your families and friends are safe as well. Socializing has never been so easy. You want to meet new people? Go on Instagram, go on Facebook, join communities, message people, talk to them, do things, be a part of the world, you know? Be a part of the world, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. If somebody doesn't like you, they don't like you. Who cares? There's 6 billion people on this planet, so you're bound to find someone who does. Believe me. Now, this next one is streamline responsibilities. And basically what that means is make your responsibilities a priority. So this also ties into budgeting. So if you're somebody like me who lives alone, has your fixed amount of money that you get every month, and you have a fixed amount of things that you need to pay, like responsibilities and stuff, and you always know how much that's going to be, make sure you get your responsibilities taken care of first before you do anything else. So for me, for example, whenever I get my money, I separate the responsibility money out away from the money that is just for fun, for hanging out, for savings, for everything, until I have paid my bills, my rent, bought my groceries, maybe got some more cleaning stuff because I clean every single day. So I also just love to constantly be trying new cleaning supplies. Weirdly enough, I like to mix my like floor products sometimes. Yes, I would definitely say streamline your responsibilities. Make sure that those are your top priorities before you get into anything else. Make sure that that's taken care of, and then you can worry about the rest. Now, this is incredibly important. I think that this is one of the most important ones, is work on having a healthy social life. And why I say healthy social life, it's very easy to have a social life, to go out, to do things with people, but it's very difficult to have a healthy one. And what I mean by that is eliminate toxic people out of your life. Even if it's a little bit upsetting, even if it's like, wow, that kind of sucks that they ended up being that way, cut them out. Because trust me, in the long run, you do not want toxic people who are going to treat you like crap and all of those things to be in your life. It's not necessary, you know. So make sure that you actually spend your time around people who care about you. Stop caring about people who don't care about you. That is number one. Stop caring about people who don't care about you, and make sure that you're selective with the people you decide to spend your time with. Not everybody deserves your time and energy and presence and care, so make sure that the people you give it to are deserving of it and are grateful of it and reciprocate in return, because that's what a healthy social life is. You can't be a good friend to somebody who's a terrible friend to you. That's it. And even if it's super upsetting, even if you really wish that they would just be the best friend ever, drop them, honey, because there are so many people in this world, and it is very easy to find friends. And our bodies and our mentalities, we make ourselves upset. If we don't want to be upset, don't be upset. Stop thinking about it. Stop overthinking about it. Heal yourself. Be positive. Realize that it's not you who was in the wrong, and cut them out, you know? Cut. It's very simple. Now, this next one is definitely one that even I'm still working on, which is cleaning your home and keeping everything clean. For me, the reason why I'm still working on this is because it can honestly be really, really tough to keep everything perfectly clean by myself when I have pets. Before, I didn't plan on having these pets by myself. You know, I was in a very serious relationship, and the two of us would care for them all together, but when that relationship ended, I was the one who took them myself. And so now I have a little bit of a struggle and a hard time doing everything alone. And because of my current investments in my company, I cannot necessarily just hire someone to keep everything clean for me and do everything for me like I really, really wish I could. But keeping your environment clean and trying to do the best you can to just keep things placed away and out, and just openness and good energy, cleanliness and openness in your home, your apartment, your whatever you live in, wherever you are. Like, just keep it as neat as possible, because a clean environment is a great place to become productive, to become energetic, to become positive. Because when things are constantly dirty and it's just bad and it just doesn't feel good, you know? It really doesn't feel good. This is one of the reasons why I try to stay religious to a schedule, because when I keep my sleep schedule and I keep my normal schedules going, I have a good amount of time to clean every single day, and then my place stays like perfect. And that is my favorite. And also invest in some good cleaning supplies. Sometimes it can be tough to get really, really nice cleaning supplies, but trust me, invest in some good cleaning supplies, because you won't thank me later. Now, if you want to be a girl boss, you're gonna have to be cultured and educated, okay, sweetie? We do not want any women out there uneducated. We don't want anyone out there uneducated, but especially because, you know, we gotta represent for our own, you know. Let's be cultured and educated. So make sure you stay up to date with what is going on in the world. One of the best ways that I'm able to do that, for me, I'm most interested in science and technology. as well as politics. So I have multiple different apps that send me notifications every single day on new different things that are happening worldwide, and not just in America, but internationally, because there's a whole world that exists. So I get international news from multiple different places, and I read about kind of what's going on. I also love NASA, and NASA gives a lot of information about what's going on in science, in the science world, with it when it comes to, you know, planets and, you know, other things like that I'm into. And I've also been following pretty closely in Elon Musk's adventures, because I am somebody who invests in the stock market. So following him has been a lot of fun, and a lot of interesting things have been going on there, and he is making me a lot of money, so I like to pay attention to that portion of things as well. The next one is that you really want to try and just be a helping, caring person. So I would suggest to donate to people. And a lot of people who talk about how they don't have the money to donate, there's actually things that you can do to donate without giving your money, which sounds crazy, but one of those ways is called swag bucks. No, this is not sponsored. I just found that really cool, that there's a company or an application that allows you to, like, you know, do things, and like you can choose to, you know, donate that to charity or to be a part of something. I just really like it, you know. So with swag bucks, basically you can take so many steps, and those steps eventually enter out into money, cash, but you can't take it out until it goes to a certain point, and that would involve a lot of walking. So sometimes you can give like $1, $2, $3, even 10 just to charity, based off of all the walking and exercising that you've been doing. So for those people who love to exercise, love to walk, love to run, I would suggest that you do that. It would be really cool, because they have a lot of different things that you can donate to, and a lot of organizations there that you can donate to, and I find that super cool, because let's be real, if you live in the city like me, you're walking all the time, so why not turn that into something good, you know? So this next one to me is super important, and I feel like not enough people care about doing little extra tiny things for the rest of the world, but I'm a huge person who cares about being caring and helping and donating to charities and donating to those who are less fortunate. And one of the great ways to do that, if you do not have enough money to just give money to charity, is actually by using different applications in the App Store that allow you to use exercising as a way to earn money and donate to charities. And this last one, sadly it will be the last one. Learn something new every week, and even if it's something that takes you multiple weeks to learn, that's cool too, but just be learning new things. For example, I'm constantly obsessed with like just learning a new recipe sometimes. Like I love to go on Pinterest and like try out new recipes, and like cakes and like cookies, and just like baking and like cooking. I love that stuff. So I'm always going on Pinterest to like learn like some new stuff. Or sometimes I like to read books, but I try to buy a new book every month to 2 months, because I just don't have so much time to read. You know, everything that I'm doing with work is online, so when I finally have a break to just rest, reading is not necessarily what I want to do, because I'm reading all day long, computing things, and it can just be a lot of mental stimulus. But I still do like to read, and through reading I'm able to learn about philosophy, able to learn about theories, about all types of stuff, and it's really, really a lot of fun. Also, get apps that are into things that you love. Like I'm into science, so I got the NASA app, and every single day they're sending me new alerts on different weird things that are going on in space or in the science world, and I find that super cool. Another example is I'm really big into meditation. Another example is I'm also really into language, and currently I would love to one day be able to be a polyglot, which is somebody who speaks like multiple different languages. And currently I speak Serbian, English, a little bit of French, and a little bit of Spanish, but right now I'm working on my French and Spanish skills. So I would suggest, if you want to learn something new, learn a language, because knowing an extra language can never ever hurt you. Like you can never go wrong with learning an extra language. So yeah. And I find a lot of enjoyment in learning languages, so learn extra languages. So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means so much. It helps me out a lot. So please share this video with other women that you know who you think would be interested in stuff like this, because I really want to make our community big of just powerful, amazing people and just learning how to become more confident. Leave a comment down below if you have anything to say. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel as well, because it helps me out so much. And please make sure to check out my other social medias, which I have the links to in the description down below. So I love you all so much, my darlings. Thank you one more time for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace on the street.